We all watched on last night with great interest.
Well
played by the Pies, by the way. Far too
very
good for
good.
the Hawks. They were great.
Too hard.
But we watched on for lots of reasons. But for those of us who have known the Kellys for a long time, we watched on because the youngest Will debuted and a beautiful running goal to start with.
Nice.
But what I loved the most about it,
I
flicked around, right? I flicked around the radio and then the TV, and I especially enjoyed the complete lack of respect that Ned got from everywhere. So he's on Triple M and he's copped a blasting, and
we gave it to him.
Deservedly so. Then I then get to half time on Fox. Because I don't know what you blokes were doing, Bristol, but I was on the Fox half-time, and there was John O'Brown.
Nice to hear you watching your own network.
No, I did watch us, but then for some reason I flicked over to them at half-time, and John O'Brown gave him a couple of his best minutes.
Did he? What?
Branded him cement head.
And you see the goings-on with Chief when he played on Chief?
Yeah, the pinching of the Chief.
25 years to the day yesterday.
The Chief, he had enough, didn't he? He wanted to kill him.
Well, and good. So
But I took a photo off the TV.
Oh, no.
Have a look how big his head is. It takes up the whole TV. They had him and...
Looks like a rock melon.
Mate, fair dinkum, Ned. What have you been on? You've been on my diet.
Will looks like his mum, and thank God for that. Because imagine if you're a young bloke and you look like Dad.
Well, Jakey...
No, he doesn't.
Jakey's thrown to Mum.
Thrown more to Mum.
Exactly.
So, but nice. And Isaac Quainer, very much enjoyed watching him run.
Very, very impressed. Why hasn't he been a regular player, BT? Because
Not sure.
He looks so accomplished last night.
He played that
very, very nice.
Fifth game, I reckon, last night.
And the first game. Now, I'm not being smart here, Damien.
No.
How do you pronounce his name, please?
Atu Bosenavalungi.
Righto.
It's actually, we did speak to his mum and his little sister last night, and that's not how it's pronounced, by the way.
We pronounce it.
That's how we pronounce it.
That's how Asava Ratigalia told us to pronounce it last night.
Well, once again, we spoke to his mum, and she pronounced it, and it sounds nothing. BT thought he nailed it last night, and he went with it a lot.
Speaking of BT on Channel 7, though, what is going on with Channel 7, BT, at the moment? What's going on? We know you're battling difficulties and you're doing an outstanding job as a station. But
wow.
Well, you should direct any questions you've got, direct them at Channel 7.
I might have to after what we're about to talk about, because we've known Bruce McAvaney, haven't we, Jim, for a long time. We've known him for, as a nation, probably 35 years, I reckon. And he crosses the boundaries, the state borders. They're all locked off, but everyone in other states knows Bruce. I think we know his name by now, BT. We don't have to keep having referred to him as
Pa
Bruce. And you and Bruce have got this beautiful chemistry going at the moment where you're referring to each other a lot.
Oh.
Yours, BT.
Bruce.
Good call, BT.
Continues, Bruce. We love it.
Hey, BT.
Here they go, Bruce.
Completely overwhelmed here at the moment, aren't they?
They are, Bruce.
Amazing stuff, BT.
Bruce, there you go.
That's why he's been so busy, BT, but he's still not a man's body, is he?
No, he's not. A couple of staples, Bruce, and a bit of hemorrhoid cream will fix it.
Fair enough, BT. It always works.
It's very impressive indeed, Bruce. I know what we want, Bruce, and we don't want the ball up, do we?
No, we don't.
Bit of a hard nut. Comes from a tough area in Adelaide, Bruce, I believe.
A lot of great people in Rosewater, but you've got to be tough there, BT.
I think you were from that way early on, Bruce, were you not?
Oh, just far enough out, I had a tough mother.
Oh, beautiful chemistry. That's good
That
chemistry.
was all from last night,
Brian. BT.
You can talk.
Look at Bristol.
I can't believe the ignorance in not knowing why. I can't believe you could sit there and ask that question and not have the obvious answer.
We know he's in Adelaide.
Well, how do you think you communicate?
It was a love-off.
So just think about it. Just think about it. You're calling the game of footy. You haven't got his attention because you can't see him and he can't see you.
Yep.
So you use his name to get his attention that it's his turn.
Yep.
So that's probably what we're
chemistry.
doing.
It's nice chemistry.
I know you know.
It's nice chemistry.
I like
Brian.
it,
We
Bristol.
raised it as a positive.
I know you know nothing about it and you don't get it. But
The only time, BT, there were more references to a Brian in a broadcast media sense in the last 30 years ago was more than this occasion 30 years ago when you were hosting the Good Sports Radio
Oh,
show.
no, don't go there.
And you took a talkback caller by the name of yours.
Brian of Epping. Brian, bad luck, Brian. You're on your way to work too, Brian, I suppose.
That's right, Brian.
Good on you, Brian. Thanks for your call.
Thanks a lot, Brian.
Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
Brian.
The Brian off.
Brian. And Brian, why do you keep saying a parfait?
well, it's his name, Bill, isn't it?
It's parfait.
Yeah, well, if you go slower, it's the same.
But every time it parfait.
What's that?
Drives everyone mad.
Also, Brust.
Brust, yeah, Brust.
Well, that's how you pronounce it, isn't it?
No,
Roost.
Brust.
Well, you can say Bruce if you want.
I love it, Bristol.
$200 haircut.
And Jim, just on Channel 7 matters,
Yes.
I have had on good authority, you're having trouble getting through security where you're broadcasting these days.
Very
I would
regularly.
have thought that they'd know you by now.
I would too.
Oh, Jim.
But,
how do you go with this, Jim?
I
'Cause-
get there, and I say to the bloke, but everyone, as Brian knows and Duck knows, everyone attached to the broadcast is on the sheet. Don't they?
Yeah.
So floor staff, makeup people, everyone attached to putting the broadcast to air are on the match day sheet to go into this area, and they need to be very careful to make sure that everyone's properly distanced. And I get all that, people.
Yeah.
I just would have thought one time when you turn up, they'd know that you're actually going to be there.
You don't like it when people don't know you, Jim.
No, it's not that.
I've seen that before.
exactly.
I just see the list of 70 people, and you reckon you'd get on there once?
I had trouble they wouldn't open the door for me initially.
They don't
It's a
want us
buzzer.
in there.
And she's looking at me going, I don't know whether I should let you.
No.
You can be Johnny off the street.
Isn't
Struggling.
that weird? Because I'm probably more friendly than you two. I just walk straight in.
More friendly.
Yeah.
I just smile.
More personable.
He's warmer.
And yes, a bit of
Warm,
warmth.
yeah.
And just,
Brian?
and I just don't seem to have a problem.
Go on, now so I'm getting warmer, Bill.
Well, with a haircut, you're looking warmer and fuzzy. Don't worry about that.